you think of some of the overall innovation right now in the markets, whether it's the explosion of ETFs or liquid alternatives?
Right.
Are we over product right now for the average investor?
Well, we certainly have more options than you need. And it is complex. I mean, take liquid alts as an example, which is really an explosion that's happened only in the last few years. And every month there's a bunch of new liquid alts coming out. What's a liquid alt? Well, liquid alt is a hedge fund idea in a mutual fund format, right? So it's just like a mutual fund. It's got, you know, daily liquidity. It's regulated like a mutual fund. It has limits on the leverage you can get, et cetera. But it's set up to be able to short. It's set up to be able to operate like a hedge fund, but within that structure, that mutual fund structure. It's an interesting idea because it takes some of the advantages of hedge funds,
such as stronger returns.
So strong returns, and it reduces the size that you have to invest in it. So now it's just like a mutual fund. There's not a minimum that you have to invest, and it gives you some of those benefits, right? You'll probably lose a little bit in terms of return, but you gain in liquidity. So I think it's very interesting. But like any area that's exploding with lots of options, I think it helps to have advice to choose the right one, because you have institutions that are traditionally just long-only mutual funds creating liquid alts. The question is, do they have the expertise to do that? You've got hedge funds creating liquid alts. They're coming from lots of different places, and so I think it's important to have somebody to advise you to separate the wheat from the chaff.
What do you think about the markets overall right now? Are stocks overvalued?
You know, it's interesting. I wrote a couple of investment pieces this year, and I said in those that, you know, I think that the way the economy is going here and around the world means that stocks are probably a pretty good place to be, and we positioned for that at the beginning of the year. And so far, you know, we've been lucky because we've been right on that.